Osrc News at 7. Nigerians raise concerns of public health risk amid rise in counterfeit products. Ondo Assembly vows to ensure enforcement of anti-law grabbing law, set up 8-man committee. Federal government issues warning to traders over hike in food prices despite reduced inflation rate. And from the foreign scene, Hamas announces plan to free all captives in second phase of Gaza ceasefire deal.
Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us on the news at 7, coming to you live from Osrc Television. I am Obi Chukwemeka Oti. We begin tonight with a question. Have you ever bought a product and it falls below standard? How does that make you feel? Counterfeit products are a growing menace in Nigeria, putting public health at risk and undermining trust. Holding the Nigerian market are either substandard or fake. In this report, Joy Pius x-rays the severe impact of counterfeit products on public health, its economic consequences, the role of consumers, and the steps needed to address the issue effectively.
There are some products, especially all these wines. You see one man in one corner, we just produce it, pour the water and add some things. Even all this Coke, here in Akure, they counterfeit Coca-Cola. Yes, I know it because I've been a distributor of Coca-Cola before.
Including food items and medicines, a situation that is putting millions of lives at risk. According to reports, Nigeria is labeled as the leading counterfeit market in the developing world and ranked prominently among African nations struggling with the devastating consequences of fake drugs with thousands of annual fatalities. Here in Ondo State, adulterated products are dominantly in drugs and consumables. Many residents have had near-death experiences as a result.
These days we have been experiencing such, of which even it's not only on drug, there are some other commodities of which what we are taking that even in the market, by the time you get to the market, you see and some inspiring some things of which some people might not know. Maybe this one is still okay or not until when they take it home. There was some time we bought vegetables. So my wife bought the vegetables from the market. At the end of the day, we discovered after eating the vegetable, we have the stomach upset. Everybody was just purging. So at the end of the day, when I consulted my doctor, so we ran for a test. He now said the vegetable that we ate, that was the cause of what happened.
Despite the existence of regulatory bodies such as the Standard Organization of Nigeria and the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, counterfeiting in foods, drugs, and other products are on the rise. We visited the NAFDAC office in Akure to get insights into the activities of the agency in Ondo State. But the presiding officer would only grant interview when permitted by the agency's headquarters. Fake and substandard products are capable of severe negative effects on individuals and public health and must be properly tackled.
There is nothing that is fake and adulterated if it goes into the human body, either by mouth or by injectable or by local application, that does not have a deleterious effect, that is a bad effect on the body. For women, very common, if you have adulterated hair cream or the one with which you bleach your hair or with which you dye it, you discover that over some time you either lose the hair or it turns a different color. That's a bad effect of an adulterated product. And it's worse if it is food, because when it goes into the body, there are some damaging effects that it has on the body.
The level of public awareness against the menace appears low as the masses continue patronage of counterfeit products to cut costs.
We keep telling them to desist from it because it's like someone throwing stones into the market. You don't even know who that stone is going to hit. You produce something and something fake and you put it in the market. You don't know who is going to purchase that thing. It could be your brother, it could be your sister, it could be anyone close to you. And if such a person gets affected, who is to blame? So definitely it is the fellow who actually goes ahead to produce these things. And that's why we tell people this is wrong. Our people also need to be alert. When you see something that is fake, there is a way you get to know.
Certainly there is no one in Nigeria that would not have experienced one or the other because Nigeria market is porous and polluted. Why? Everybody is a seller. As a seller, you just display your product and everybody is a buyer, buying without knowing where to buy from. Nigeria should be able to exercise their rights of claiming their rights by getting the right thing from either the wholesaler or the manufacturer of the product they are getting from. Where this is lacking, Nigeria, they have the entitlement of claiming.
Had dropped to 24.48%. Speaking during the 2025 Wheat Farmers Grainfield Day at Derby Village in Regim local government area of Jigawa State, the Minister of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Abubakar Kyari, alleged that most traders were only exploiting Nigerians, condemning the nonchalant attitude showcased by some traders and farmers alike. The minister said the drop in inflation has not reflected in the prices of foodstuff in the market. Kyari, citing some instances, said while the prices of commodities like sugar, rice, flour and pasta has reduced, retailers, bakers and even some shop owners still peg their prices on the high side. He stated that such acts from traders is unpatriotic and should not be acceptable anywhere. Staying with the executive, Vice President Kashim Shettima has declared that the federal government is working in collaboration with other stakeholders in ensuring growth in the micro, small and medium enterprises space in the country. We'll bring you details of these and more after this commercial break. Please don't go away.
We all have big dreams, so start up your own. Download and control your line with Glow Cafe, the interactive self-service app. Free activation bonus lets you post your content online. Get additional data allowing you to gift and share data. 100% bonus on every recharge lets you unlock your creativity, recharge airtime, and enjoy live support chat with Gloria. Special data bundles let you turn that demo into Song of the Year.
I got C's with Glow Cafe, my ski they play, my ski they play. I got C's with Glow Cafe, my
Extra awoof data in the Glow Cafe app lets you link up and unlock your ambition. Inspired, let's turn that movie script into the next blockbuster. Don't delay. Download the Glow Cafe app today and start your own collaboration. Glow Unlimited.
Thank you for rejoining us on the news at 7. You can watch us live on our website www.osrc.ng or follow us on Facebook at OSRC TV. And on YouTube, you can subscribe to our channel OSRC TV Ondo. Moving on, Vice President Kashim Shettima has declared that the federal government is working in collaboration with other stakeholders in ensuring growth in the micro, small and medium enterprises (MSMEs) space in the country. The Vice President at the first meeting of the National Council on MSMEs for 2025 held at the State House, Abuja, said the federal government, through its agencies and partners, has the moral burden of supporting growth in the MSME space and facilitating job creation across different sectors for Nigerians. To this end, the National Council on Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises has set up a committee to interface with the Central Bank of Nigeria to enhance the financing and investment, Senator John Eno. The Vice President advised state government to set up vehicles that are devoid of political interest to drive the implementation of the syndicated de-risked loans for the MSMEs scheme. In the meantime, the Central Bank of Nigeria has instructed all banks and financial institutions to publicly disclose details of dormant accounts, unclaimed balances, and other financial assets on their official websites. The directive was outlined in a circular by CBN's Financial Policy and Regulation Department. As part of the new regulations, financial institutions are required to display key details such as the names of individuals authorized to operate the accounts, the type of account, and the branch where it is domiciled. For other financial institutions that do not have dedicated websites, CBN has mandated that the information be published on the websites of their respective industry associations. This directive follows an earlier order issued by CBN on July 19, 2024, requiring banks and financial institutions to transfer unclaimed balances and dormant account funds to the Apex Bank's designated accounts. Residents of Ileoluji in Ondo State have called on the contractor handling the township road to return to
ongoing construction in Ileoluji community. The town's road were narrow, making it challenging for two vehicles to pass through simultaneously. Residents shared their experiences on the road compared to the recent times. They said the project has given facelift to the community and contributed to the town's economic growth.
So if they can help us continue to lend like this.
Ìgbà tí àdúgbò tó wà bí eléyìí kò wà òkè títì yẹn ò fẹ̀ kò gba mọ́tò méjì. Wọ́n bá tàn bí ó máa ń wà òkè gan-an ni ibi máa ń mọ́lẹ̀ gan-an so inú mi dùn.
Ojú ọ̀nà yẹn ga bó ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀ ó níyàtọ̀. A kà ní kí ìjọba ṣì ràn wá lọ́wọ́ bó ṣe ràn wá lọ́wọ́ yẹn kó ṣe ìwọ̀n yẹn kó tẹ̀síwájú mo ṣàdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn.
As the project nears completion, residents and commuters look forward to a joyful ride on the road. Abidemi Akinrotoye, Osrc News.
Now to the legislature in the state, and the State House of Assembly has resolved to work closely with key stakeholders to combat land grabbing and ensure strict enforcement of the law prohibiting land grabbing activities within the state. Chairman of the committee, Ololade Gbegudu, after the sitting of the committee, appealed to all concerned communities and landowners to sheathe their swords pending the outcome of the committee's investigation. House of Assembly correspondent Omoshilola Desoyojai now reports.
In response to the ongoing challenges posed by land grabbers, the Speaker of the Ondo State House of Assembly, Olamide Oladiji, announced the formation of an 8-member committee dedicated to addressing the issue. The committee, tasked with investigating over 10 petitions related to land grabbing and forceful property entry, swung into action and interfaced with all concerned communities and landowners. Chairman of the committee, Ololade Gbegudu, noted that the move is to address the menace of land grabbing, ensuring that property rights are protected and offenders are brought to justice. While reading the resolution of the committee, Gbegudu said the committee will collaborate with key officials, including the Attorney General, the Surveyor General, as well as the Commissioner of Police in resolving the matter.
a máa pè yín láìpẹ́ torí nǹkan tá a ṣe níbí a máa pe Attorney General, Commissioner of Justice, a máa jọ jòkó tí àjọ look at Commissioner of Police àjọ jòkó náà and our arrive at setting up a committee that should resolve the matter. Bafumori or not Bafumada, and the Kajo Yosai committee so that we can work harmoniously together, capable while I fully do. The boss is cheating for you. The boss is cheating for you. I'm not.
Other lawmakers appealed to all concerned residents, especially traditional rulers, to sheath their sword and allow peace in their domain.
And probably exactly where a party is trying to overreach the other, so that we can talk to ourselves in a way of putting things in the right perspective, such that the peace that is of essence important to all of us can be achieved in our various kingdoms and communities.
Somebody cannot just put law into his hand and act as if he's God or maybe untouchable.
Some of the traditional rulers who spoke with Assembly correspondents applauded the move, noting that the measures reflect the Assembly's commitment to safeguarding property rights and promoting a peaceful and secured environment for all residents of Ondo State.
It's away from the residents because there are many crises in the communities. As you can see, I'm young. I don't like anything that can cause greater on top. That's fine. I'm okay. So wherever you started to reach, I'm okay.
Meanwhile, the committee has 2 weeks to submit its reports to the committee of the whole House. Omoshideola Adesoye Ajayi, Osrc News.
After this break, we'll be heading to the Lagos State House of Assembly. Join us again.
Aha! Is there it?
Bro, I tell you, this match 3-0.
Okay.
If I win you, something will come out.
Don't play with me. Passport! Ah, you know what? You go shot
Bro.
Now we got this man.
Keep the banter going with Glow Borrow Me Credit or Data. Dial *303# to borrow airtime or data and pay later.
Is that ready?
Power your relentless ambition with ultra-high-speed data.
Glow Unlimited.
You're welcome back. The Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mojisola Miranda, says she remains the Speaker of the House of Assembly. Speaking through her Chief Press Secretary, Segun Ajiboye, the Speaker, who denied rumors suggesting that she had resigned, said she is in her position as the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. A circular allegedly released by Miranda had also been trending for 2 days, with the content claiming she had resigned. However, checks on the letter circulating on social media showed it wasn't signed by anyone. The Lagos Assembly had been rocked with a leadership crisis since the former Speaker Mudashiru was removed by 36 lawmakers at the House. In another development, the House of Representatives is wading into the security situation in Osrc State and has resolved to set up an ad hoc committee to carry out an investigation. The resolution of the House comes after considering a motion from Honorable Bamidele Salam calling for urgent intervention to avoid further crisis in the state. The House is also asking the security agencies to ensure that peace is restored in the state. The resolution by the House follows a crisis triggered by Contention's Court of Appeals ruling allegedly reinstating all Progressives Congress APC elected local government chairmen and councillors in Osrc State, which sparked resistance by the PDP in places like Osogbo, the state capital, Ikire and Irewole local government areas of the state, leading to the death of one of the reinstated council chairman, Remy Abbas, and others. The federal government has commenced a nationwide monitoring and evaluation exercise in schools to clamp down on institutions operating as miracle centers, a term used for schools notorious for aiding examination malpractice. During an on-the-spot assessment at some schools in Abuja, the team lead Rukayat Ibrahim emphasized the ministry's commitment to restoring integrity in the education system. The initiative follows a similar assessment in 2007, which led to the blacklisting of some schools and the reduction of miracle centers, making the years 2008 to 2010 among the most ethics compliant in Nigeria's education history. Ibrahim stressed that the exercise extends beyond private schools to public institutions, crèches, and early childhood education systems. Now moving on to the foreign scene, some white farmers in South Africa say a new law on land reform is threatening their safety and rights to property. It replaces legislation dating back to the apartheid era and allows the state to expropriate land for public purposes. Adewumi Taiwo has details.
The Maseko section informal settlement in South Africa's Free State province sits within vast tracts of land, such of it used for farming. Maboter Makona, who rents a home, nearly says the need for land is greater than ever.
We need land.
We need land where we can live. I applied for land more than 10 years ago, and I'm still waiting.
More than 10 years.
Last month, President Cyril Ramaphosa signed into law a bill that allows the government to expropriate property for